Hey guys, welcome to Fat Cat Garage. I just wanted to do a quick review today on a couple of hex bit socket sets. I kind of stumbled upon these actually. They were currently on sale at Menards under the Masterforce brand, which is Menards' house brand basically of hand tools. So these are currently, these are normally $10.99 a piece, currently on sale for $7.29. But there is also an 11% rebate going on. So if you take advantage of that, brings these down to $649%. So honestly, a really good deal. I mean, you're under, with a 7-piece set, it's under $1 a socket. So pretty darn good. As far as part numbers go, so the SAE set, which goes from 1/8 inch all the way up to 3/8, is part number 2379660, and the metric set, which goes from 3 all the way up to 10, omits the 9mm, and that is part number 2379661. And I'll leave a link to both these sets in the video description. Pretty good sets, really. Country of origin on these is Vietnam, of all places. Kind of unique. I can't say I've seen a ton of Vietnamese made tools. I don't know if I own really any Vietnamese tools, but that's interesting nonetheless. But yeah, so I do want to show, obviously I want to show how they come packaged, as you buy them. But what's kind of cool, I don't know if you can see, but these are actually on rails. So let me get these blown apart just so you can, see them without the packaging on them. And through the power of video editing, these are now out of their packages. So one thing I forgot to note is that both of these are actually lifetime warranty, which is super nice. I've never personally dealt with Menards warranty, but I imagine it's as simple as just walking in with your broken tool, walking out with a new one. If you've got experience warranting tools out at Menards, I would be interested to know your experience and how that went for you. So leave a comment below if you've ever warranted tools out at Menards. So now these are out of the packaging, you can get a better look at the sockets themselves as well as the rail that they're on. So the chrome's actually not bad for what it is. I mean, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but better than a lot that I've seen. The rail is, it's nothing special, just plastic, but should hold up just fine for for most people. And for the price, I don't know how you argue. Obviously you can see there's different colors here. So SAE set is the red, metric set is the blue. Another really nice feature on the metric set, and this used to be a lot more prevalent, but they've added knurling. You can kind of see here at the base, just one more way that you can tell them apart. If you've got a metric bit, sitting right next to an SAE, it's pretty easy to see that the knurled one is your metric. Maybe let's take a couple measurements with these. Let me pop a couple off. We'll just see how close they are as far as tolerance on the hex. So we'll start with the 10mm. That's pretty darn good. Let's take a look at, we got here a 6. Let's take a look at the 6. $5.95 or $5.97, sorry. Pretty good. And last, take a look at the 3mm. $298. Pretty good on that too. So, I mean, for cheap bits, not bad really. Be interesting to see how they hold up over time. But yeah, these are inexpensive enough that, you know, you could buy yourself a few sets. Anyway, guys, that's all I had today. Let me know what you think about these. You know, I think it's a really good buy. You know, definitely something to consider if you've got a Menards nearby. Well, appreciate you guys watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. Leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time. Take care.